So what's up guys, it's here by ANNIHILATES, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 Reloaded. As you guys all know, with each update that comes into Modern Warfare 2, some guns rise to the top and some guns, drop a little bit. I thought for today's video that I'd show you guys my top 5 fastest killing guns in Modern Warfare 2 and their best class setups. I want you guys to be equipped to go ahead and shred your opponents and go crazy on some Modern Warfare 2. And you guys know me, we've got class ups on every gun in the game, we got a nuke in every gun in the game, and you guys seem to really enjoy them. So I'm going to start doing this now at the beginning of every update so you guys can be just equipped for the rest of the season. Also, you guys would like to see some updated rank play class setups because there's no tuning and some other stuff has been changed in rank play. Make sure you guys get this video to 2,000 likes. Also subscribe and turn on those post notifications if you look forward to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer content, which is what I upload, filled with funny moments and nukes and all sorts of good stuff. And lastly, shout out to the Noti gang for always holding me down. Your comments are the absolute best, and just know that I appreciate you with all of my heart. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and start things off with the Vaznev 9K. You guys already know how I feel about the Vaznev 9K. It's one of the faster killing guns in the game, so let's go ahead and give you guys the ultimate guns of attachment for this powerful SMG. For the Vaznev 9K, I like using the muzzle of the AVR-T90 compensator. It's going to give us that horizontal and vertical recoil control to make this gun extremely accurate for longer range kills. When it comes to tuning this attachment, left slider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.49 ounces weight. And at this particular point, we're maximizing our recoil stabilization, giving us the most recoil control possible for longer range kills. And we don't lose that much ADS speed because we're at the optimal slider number / optimal tune number. And just keep in mind, for all the tunes that I'm showing you guys today on all the class setups, they are the optimal numbers, which means that at these particular points, you're maximizing the positive attribute, giving you the most of it, and you're minimizing the the loss of the negative attribute, which in this case is ADS speed. We're losing the least amount of ADS speed because of this particular point, which is really going to superpower our guns. So definitely stay tuned. No pun intended.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And use all the future tunes. Moving forward, we got the bottom slider of the gun kick control at 0.30 inches length, maximizing our control, making this gun more accurate across range, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. For the second attachment, we got the laser of the FSS-OV laser, and this is going to maximize the ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, allowing us to bring up this SMG a lot faster and win more gunfights, giving us a faster time to kill. When it comes to tuning, left side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.11 ounces weight, maximizing our sprint to fire speed so we can bring up this SMG faster and have a faster time to kill, plus we don't lose that much aim walking steadiness. Bottom slider is going to be ADS speed at negative 21.39 feet zeroing distance, maximizing our ADS speed so we can be more snappy with our aim, and get our sights down on our opponents faster and have a faster time to kill, plus we don't lose that much aiming out stability. When it comes to the stock, we're rocking the Atrazot stock, which is going to give us aim walking speed and sprint speed. Sprint speed to move around the map faster, to run into opponents or run away from them, and the aim walking speed is to strafe left and right a lot more faster and win more gunfights. Left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 2.97 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed, and we don't lose that much aim walking steadiness. Bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 1.94 inches length, maximizing our stability so we have less sway on the gun, which means we're going to be better at longer range kills. Plus, we don't lose that much aim walking speed. For our next attachment, we got the Demo X2 Grip Rear Grip, and this is going to give us a ton of recoil control, so combining this with the muzzle we talked about earlier allows us going to be super accurate across range. Left slider tuning is ADS speed at negative 0.35 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed, plus we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.10 inches width, maximizing our sprint to fire speed for a faster time to kill, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. And keep in mind with all the tunes that I'm showing you guys today as well, if you can't get to these precise numbers, it's all good. As long as you're 1 or 2 or 3 off, you should still basically receive maximum benefits. But yeah, those are all the attachments that we can tune. And for our last attachment, we got the 45 round magazine to have as much ammo as possible for multiple opponents. I still love the Vaznev 9K. Everybody still uses it in ranked play. Everybody's still going to use it in, public matches because it's just that freaking good. Use it for yourselves, and especially with this class, Season 2 Reloaded will be a breeze for you. I'm going to go over my general class setup really quickly, and then you can get to the other guns. But for a secondary, I'm typically using now the X12 Akimbos, and the attachments that I run on the X12 Akimbos are the FT Steelfire Muzzle, XRK-T9 Trigger Action, 1 MW Pistol Laser, 24mm magazine, and the Akimbo X12 Rear Grip. Here's the tuning for the muzzle, here's the tuning for the trigger action, and here's the tuning for the laser. The Akimbo X12s really come in clutch, and they're very effective in taking down multiple opponents, so definitely rock them. I also typically use stim shots for faster healing, drill charges for those pesky campers, Perk packages usually swap between Scavenger Tracker, Fast Hands, and Ghost, and for smaller maps, or if I don't care about freaking grenades, Scavenger, Bomb Squad, Fast Hands, and Quick Fix, which is also good. And then I also tend to use Dead Silence and Ammunitions box, but yeah, that's our general class setup, and now that we've shown you guys the Vaznev, let's keep it moving. Now I'm going to show you guys my godly 2-shot headshot ISO Blackout class. Let's rock and roll. So for our first attachment, we got the muzzle of the F-TAC Castle Comp muzzle, which is going to maximize horizontal and vertical recoil control once again. Our left-sided tuning is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.41 ounces weight, maximizing our stabilization so the gun can be as accurate as possible, and we don't lose that much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control at 0.28 inches length, maximizing air control for longer ranges, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. Our second attachment is going to be the laser of the Ephesus OV laser, which is going to give us a ton of ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, making this gun super snappy, allowing it to even take out SMGs. Left-sided tuning is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.31 ounces weight, maximizing our sprint to fire speed and not losing too much aim walking steadiness. Bottom side is going to be ADS speed at negative 47.71 feet, zeroing distance, allowing us to be very snappy with this gun, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. For our special attachment, we got the ammunition of the .300 Blackout Overpressure plus P ammunition, and this is going to give us no enemy skulls, which means that we can be a little bit more sneaky on our opponents, target flinch to our targets so that their guns kind of jump up and they lose more gunfights, and extra damage, allowing this gun to reach its maximum potential in damage, allowing it to 2-shot headshot, which is just insane. When it comes to the tuning for this, left side is going to be damage range at 0.61 grams weight, maximizing our damage range so we can 2-shot out even farther distances, and we don't lose that much recoil smoothness. And the bottom side is going to be bullet velocity at 5.52 GR load, maximizing our bullet velocity so our bullets hit even harder longer ranges, plus we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. This is such an ace attachment for the ISO, and no other gun really has this sort of ammunition, which is dope. The ISO Hemlock has pretty ugly iron sights in my opinion, so we're going to put on the optic of the Slimline Pro, so we can see our opponents a lot more clearly. And our left slider is going to be ADS speed at negative 1.84 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed and not having too much flinch resistance. And for the bottom slider, we're just going to put it all the way to far. Basically, when you put it all the way to far, you're going to basically have more peripheral vision when you're aiming down sights with the optic. You're going to have more FOV. You're going to be more aware of your surroundings. This is also going to give you like slightly more stickier aim. It's just really weird how the mechanics work with this. And it's probably the best tunings you're going to see in the entire video because these are truly game-changing, which is nice. And for the last attachment we got here, we got the Sakine ZX Grip Rear Grip, which is going to maximize our recoil control for longer range kills. Left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.55 ounces weight, maximizing our snappiness, and we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. Bottom side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.28 inches width, maximizing sprint to fire speed so you can bring up this gun faster and have a faster time to kill. Plus, you don't lose that much aiming out stability either. And there you guys have it. These are the 5 best attachments for the ISO Hemlock and the best tunings. This thing is an absolute freaking beast. If you don't want to rock the blackout rounds, you can just put on an underbarrel or a magazine or whatever you want. But this gun, regardless, is a freaking crazy gun and can kind of stand up to the Kastov 7.62 in terms of just raw power potential, especially with the blackout rounds. Definitely rock this, and let's keep it moving. Next up, we're actually going to go back to the Fennec here. People haven't really been using the Fennec lately, and I don't know why. This gun is still really freaking crazy good, even after the nerfs it got. And let me show you guys the class setup to equip yourselves with. When it comes to our first attachment, we got the muzzle of the X10 RR40. This is going to give us sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness, allowing this gun's overall power potential to be even more lethal at farther ranges. Left sider tuning is going to be negative 0.27 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed, and we don't lose that much recoil smoothness. And the bottom slider is going to be bullet velocity at 0.61 inches length, making our longer range kills a bit more easier to get, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. For our underbarrel, we got the Phase 3 grip, and that's going to give us aiming out stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization, making this gun more accurate for longer range kills, and the Fennec definitely needs that. Left sider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.54 ounces weight, maximizing our stabilization for longer range kills, and we don't lose that much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.21 inches length, maximizing our stability so that we're more accurate across range, and we don't lose that much aim walking speed. For our laser, we got the good old VLK LZR 7MW, allowing us to bring up the SMG faster and win more gunfights. Left sider tuning is going to be negative 0.44 ounces weight, maximizing our sprint to fire speed to bring up this gun even faster and win more gunfights and raise our KD, and we don't lose so much aim walking steadiness. Bottom sider is going to be ADS speed at negative 37.84 feet zeroing distance, negative 37.84 feet zeroing distance, maximizing our ADS speed, and we don't lose so much aiming out stability. Sorry for all the voice cracks. I just freaking woke up, man. Straight up. I don't mind the iron sights of the Fennec, but I still put on the Slimline Pro optic just to make this gun have a clearer sight picture so I can be more accurate and attack my opponents more, directly. Left slider is going to be ADS speed and negative 2.61 ounces weight, maximizing our snappiness, and we don't have to deal with too much flinch resistance loss. And bottom slider is going to be set all the way to far for more peripheral vision, more FOV, and basically we're going to have more sticky aim in a sense, making our gun more powerful. And for our final attachment, we got the Fennec Mag 45 magazine, so we have as much ammo as possible for multiple opponents to body them as quickly as possible without having to reload as much. And there you guys have it, the Fennec, and the best attachments and tuning. This thing is still one of my favorite SMGs to use, if not still probably my favorite SMG to use. This is nobody really talks about anymore, and I don't know why. It legit is just a melt machine, and get back on it here in Season 2 Reloaded. You're going to surprise some opponents. You guys knew this gun had to be in the video. We're going to show you guys the Kastov 7.62, and it was actually recently banned in Season 2 Reloaded from rank play. Like, you can't use this gun in rank play anymore, because it's just so freaking powerful. Let's give you guys the ultimate attachments. For our first attachment, we got the muzzle of the SA Leveler 55, giving us that horizontal and vertical recoil control once again. Left slider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.65 ounces weight, maximizing our stabilization so this gun can be even more lethal at longer ranges by being more accurate. Plus, we don't lose that much ADS speed. And the bottom slider is going to be gun kick control at 0.25 inches length, maximizing our control so this gun can be usable at farther ranges, and we don't lose that much aiming guile stability. When it comes to the laser, FSS OV laser is going to be the choice once again, allowing us to bring up this gun faster. For the left slider tuning, we got negative 0.10 ounces weight, maximizing our sprint to fire speed and not having to deal with too much aim walking steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be aimed ADS speed at negative 14.81 feet zeroing distance, maximizing our ADS speed and not having to lose too much aiming guile stability. For our ammunition, we actually have the 7.62 high velocity ammunition, and this is going to maximize our bullet velocity. This is going to make a true difference for longer range kills, and you will definitely feel it. You're going to get long shots like crazy, and some people are going to be very surprised when their TAC 56s go down in the dumps. This thing is crazy with this attachment. Left slider tuning is going to be damage range at 0.35 grams weight, maximizing your damage range so this gun can hit even harder at farther ranges, and you don't lose that much recoil smoothness. Bottom side is going to be bullet velocity at 6.39 GR load, maximizing your bullet velocity so your bullets hit even harder at longer ranges, plus you don't lose that much recoil steadiness. And finally, for our last attachment, we got the rear grip of the Demo X2 grip, which maximizes our recoil control, of course, and left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.81 ounces weight, maximizing your ADS speed to make this gun as snappy as possible, and we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. Bottom side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.17 inches width, maximizing our sprint to fire speed and not having to lose too much aiming guile stability. And for our last attachment, of course, we got the magazine of the 40 round mag to have as much ammo as possible in the clip so we can body multiple opponents without having to reload as much. And man, this Kastov 7.62, you guys already freaking know, it's one of the best guns in the game, if not probably my favorite gun in the game, besides maybe the ISO. I think the ISO is still my favorite more than this gun, but this gun will take anybody out in 2-shot headshots. It's a freaking 3-shot time to kill usually. And at range, and especially with this attachment build, you're not going to feel that much recoil control. This thing was banned and ranked for a reason, and you'll definitely see why when you use it. Let's rock and roll. And finally, last but not least, we got the Lachmann Sub SMG. And this thing still competes with the Vast M9K and the Fennec in public match multiplayer lobbies. Let's give you guys the craziest class. For our muzzle, we're rocking with the X10 RR40 muzzle, which is going to increase our overall lethality at longer ranges. Left slider tuning is ADS speed at negative 0.45 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed and we don't lose that much recoil smoothness. Bottom slider is going to be bullet velocity at 0.26 inches length, maximizing our bullet velocity, making our bullets hit harder at longer ranges, and we don't lose so much aiming guile stability. For our underbarrel, we got the Phase 3 grip to kind of maximize recoil control and stabilization on this gun, and the left slider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.52 ounces weight, maximizing our stabilization so this gun can be hit even harder at longer ranges because it's be more accurate, and we don't lose that much ADS speed. Bottom slider is going to be aiming guile stability at 0.22 inches length, maximizing our stability so this gun doesn't sway as much and you can get some farther range kills. Plus, we don't lose that much aim walking speed either. Our laser is going to be the good old VLK LZR7MW, maximizing our sprint to fire speed like usual. Left slider is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.27 ounces weight, maximizing our sprint to fire speed to bring up the gun faster and have a faster time to kill. Plus, we don't lose that much aim walking steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be ADS speed at negative 16.45 feet zeroing distance, maximizing our ADS speed so we can be more snappy, and we don't lose that much aiming guile stability. For our rear grip, we got the Lachmann TZG10, which is going to maximize our recoil control once again. And left slider tuning is ADS speed at negative 0.29 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed, and we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.41 inches width, maximizing our sprint to fire speed, and we don't lose that much aiming out stability. And finally, our magazine is the 40 round mag for as much ammo as possible. I don't like running the 50 round mag because it makes it way too slow, but the 40 round mag has a really nice reload, and we still have great mobility across the map and ADS speed. But there you guys have it. The ultimate Lachmann Sub. This is still one of my favorite SMGs to run. Like, legit, the top 3 are the Lachmann Sub, the Fennec, and the Vaznev. These 3 take over multiplayer like crazy, and I drop multiple nukes with them in a lot of games. So rock these freaking setups. But yeah, there you guys have it. These are the 5 fastest killing guns in Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 Reloaded. I always go in depth with my videos, guys, because I'm not a robot. I'm not like all these other YouTubers trying to cut things down as short as possible. I just try to make sure that I explain everything that I do with detail, you know? Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about your top 5 fastest killing guns. And drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications. We'll be dropping more nukes throughout the weekend. And like I said, if you want rank play setups, get this video to 2,000 likes, and I might just drop it tomorrow. I love you guys. Keep being amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see these gameplays live, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkofahero. I interact with the chat, and we have a good old time roasting ragers and nuking fools. Also, if you guys want to see even more videos from me, check me out on my second channel, More Hero. On that channel, you guys will see Warzone 2 gameplay, store bundles, and other miscellaneous videos that aren't here on the main channel. Also subscribe to my third channel, Hero No Commentary, where you can see raw Call of Duty gameplay from me with no face cam, no commentary, or anything like that. Just some chill COD ASMR. I'm also a partner of G Fuel, a gaming and energy drink performance company. If you're ever low on energy before a gaming session, before an exam, you know, early in the morning, or you need to work out or whatever the case is, you can go ahead and take some G Fuel. You might see it in the background of my videos from time to time, and I definitely recommend them. If you're interested, you can go over to gfuel.com and use my code BALLER for a 20 to 30% discount, and be a true baller and save that money, while also enjoying an amazing drink. My favorites include Party Punch, Hype Sauce, and Peach Rings, but you guys can choose what you want. Thank you guys for making this partnership possible. I really love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being a beautiful audience. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a good fucking day. Stay awesome and keep being big ballers. I love you all. Shout out to the channel members as well. You're incredible.